Well, welcome, friends. So I'm just going to introduce a new feature or improvement in Shri Jyoti Star 10. This is 10.2.1, which is being released today, the great Guru Purnima. And this is to do with the Samkrantis. Samkrantis are an important topic in Vedic astrology, Jyotish, because they're the days when the sun is changing signs. And normally, we shouldn't schedule anything important like getting married on a day the sun is changing signs, because it's a change of consciousness or a change of mood, and there's a certain flux. So it's extremely good for meditation and anything you would call spiritual. Now, these Samkranti days are used for many things in Jyotish, or, particularly they're used in mundane astrology. For example, suppose you create a chart for the year. I mean, you have to decide what you're going to use as the chart or as the point of the beginning of the year. It might be the Makara Samkranti, which is the Capricorn, the entry of the sun into Capricorn, because this is when the sun is beginning to rise up in the northern hemisphere. So a lot of people consider that the beginning of the year. Or you can take the new moon in Pisces, which is called the Chaitra Shukla, and is often referred to as the Vedic New Year. And for example, here on this chart here, we have the Vedic New Year for New York. And you can see it's a kind of intense. But the question is how to distinguish between different aspects of the destiny. Now, Aries, when the sun is entering Aries, is generally taken for the Aries is like the first house or the royalty. So the leader of the country or the city is seen by Aries. And what's important is the day of the weekday when the Samkranti occurs. So what you can see in April 2026, it's a Monday. And then the other ones represent different areas. For example, Libra, it is connected to the seventh house, so it's to do with business in a mundane chart. And so the destiny of the finances, which would be important, I think, for New York, are going to be seen from the Libra Samkranti. And we see here that it's being ruled by Saturn. It's a Saturday. And we can see that Saturn is actually with the new moon. It's a powerful Venus, but it's not very well placed for New York. And then we have Saturn. Saturn is well placed, but it represents a certain kind of, Saturn in the sixth house, you're fighting your way to victory, as it were. So there's a lot that could be said about that. But so far this year has been, obviously people are making a lot of money in New York, thanks to the war and things like that. I mean, this is what the chart is showing us. So anyway, this is the Samkranti table. We have had that before, but what we've done is we've allowed us to shift this list. So not just running from Aries to Pisces, which is the solar year. We may want to start earlier. So we've got this switch at the top here. So you can go like this. So this takes us back, say, to the middle of January, which is where the Capricorn Samkranti. So now you have the list of the Samkrantis starting from January and running through to December, which may be more useful for you. It's something which sometimes one needs. So you can move the list forwards up to about a year or backwards about a year. So pretty much anything you want is easily available. Before it was just giving the solar year, but some people wanting or needing a different starting point for the list. So I hope you enjoy this, and all the best to you on this auspicious day. Thank you.